Episode 250, Lila's Revenge.
What do you want?
Jake's voice was unexpectedly calm. Looking at them indifferently, he clenched his fists. However, he immediately heard a strong wind behind him. He became alert and avoided it sideways. The next moment, he had already grasped the sneak-attacking hand. With a twist, the sneak attacker screamed, and then the steel pipe was taken down. Michael clapped his hands and smiled. Excellent. Lila suddenly turned around and went to pick up a steel pipe. She tested it with her palm, chuckled and pointed it to Serena's belly. Jake was so scared that his face was pale.
Don't you dare!
Whoosh! There was another hit coming from behind, and Jake did not manage to dodge it this time. His hand holding the steel pipe was hit, and the severe pain caused him to release the pipe. Don't! Please don't! Serena's heart trembled, watching his hand instantly getting red and swollen. She teared up and roared. Jake was going to lunge and counterattack when he heard Lila's gentle voice. Jake, don't blame me for not giving you a chance. As long as you avoid the stick or fight back, I will count it as no chance. Then she chuckled with her beautiful voice. However, at the moment, it was the most vicious sound. She said, What do you think would happen if I do this? She put the steel pipe against Serena's belly with a smile on her face. Serena looked at the pipe, her legs clenched, trembling.
Don't, Lila. Do not do anything to her.
Jake's face was flushed as he screamed. She raised her eyebrows. I can do whatever I like. Don't you know I am a bad woman? I even tried to kill my own son, let alone the sons of others. What a pity. I heard that they are twins. 2 healthy babies. If this pipe goes down...
Ah!
Jake's leg was hit hard by a stick, and the pain suddenly spread throughout the body. Growling, he kneeled on the ground. Go! Go! Run, Jake! Serena burst into tears. Please don't! Her voice was sharp and desperate. Jake's heart trembled and hurt.
Don't cry. I'm fine.
Before he finished talking, he took another hit on his back. Ah! Serena struggled hard, but the person holding her from behind was so strong that she couldn't wriggle free. Seeing more and more blood on his body, she became overwhelmed with despair and fear. Don't beat him! Don't! The violent man smiled coldly, swinging the steel pipe at his legs, and then on his hands, back, and waist. Jake kept himself silent, looking up in the direction of Serena. All he could hear was the swinging of the steel pipes, the muffled sound when they fell on him, and occasionally the sound of broken bones. Her voice was getting farther and farther, and her figure was getting more and more blurred. Jake! He had thought he had heard her voice. He raised his hand with difficulty and tried to smile, but a stream of air rushed from somewhere in the body and went straight to his throat. Jake couldn't help but coughed violently. A thick mouthful of blood came out of his mouth. After attending the forum, it was already dark. Charlie Wrong looked at the time and it was already past 7 p.m. He was supposed to have dinner with Jake at 8 o'clock, so he still had 5 minutes. Behind him, Camilla's voice called out, Charlie?
Yes?
He faintly responded, and his attitude towards her was quite different from before. For more than a month, Camilla only saw him a handful of times. When they met, the two of them did not even bother to say hello or even quarreled. To be honest, Charlie had thought she would ask for a divorce. However, unexpectedly she had not. When he had left from home this morning, he did not know what was going wrong with her. She actually asked to come to Austin with him. Charlie was surprised, but he did not refuse. He got her an extra ticket, and they got onto the plane together. When they arrived, it was already noon, so they went directly to the Forum. Now he was afraid that she was going to complain. Charlie's heart was cold, but he did not speak first. Gazing at her with his eagle eyes, he raised an eyebrow, waiting for her to say something first. "Are you going to eat with Jake?"
Yes. So you have come all the way here? Just to meet them?
They, of course, meant Jake and Serena. Charlie put his hand in his jacket pocket and nodded without hesitation.
Yes.
"Take me with you." Camilla looked at him.
"I want to see her." "I need to ask Serena about this first. I will call them."
Charlie's mobile phone was in his hand, so he tapped on the screen and called. However, Serena could not be reached, and it was the same case with Jake. Suddenly, he caught a glimpse of a familiar figure. It was a slender girl with long wavy hair, wearing a pink cap, a loose long coat, and a pair of black high heels. Wearing a mask, she kept her head down and went into the dark. That looked like Anna. However, shouldn't she be in London at this time? How was she here in Austin? He dismissed Camilla and followed his suspicion and saw Anna walking fast. He picked up his phone and called her. The slender figure was a little far from him. Charlie did not hear the ringing of the mobile phone. However, he saw her pick up the phone. "Hey, Dad?"
"Anna, where are you?"
Anna was obviously a little surprised and said, "I'm in London. I'm on tour with Alan and I'll be back in a few days."
"Oh, okay."
"Well, what's the matter, Dad?" The playful and lovely voice sounded no different from the usual Anna. Charlie looked at the figure in front and said,
"Nothing. You should come back soon. Since you are not at home, I don't even have someone to talk to."
Behind him, hearing the conversation, Camilla tightened her grip on her purse. Charlie didn't notice it. He only heard Anna chuckle and say, "Come on, don't miss me too much. Mwah."
"Okay, bye-bye."
"Bye." As Anna hung up, the slender figure in front also put the phone into her pocket.